Good afternoon, friends. This is today's noise from the aaronzero show channel. Hope you're alive and well and are ready for our dose of noise for you. And what do we have? Well, Prime Minister Modi says he forgives the people who abused him and his mother, talking about the Cockroach Janta Party protesters who were uh, making unseemly videos or whatever protests against him. And he says he forgives them and all that sort of stuff. And apparently, the FIRs that were launched against students would then not happen. And Mr. Saurav Das, spokesperson of the CJP party, said that there was definitely a protest by the students, but nothing profane or criminal in their an intent. So it is covered within the freedom of speech, so to speak. And so the Cockroach Janta Party protest, which happened a couple of days back, has opened the doors of protest, so it seems, in India. And with the dismissal of the education minister, something unthinkable has happened. Such a thing never happened in the 12 years of power of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And so there are all other people with problems on their hands who want to go out and protest in the true satyagraha fashion of Mahatma Gandhi, if I might add. And what is the future of the Cockroach Janta Party? Well, it's not clear just now what they have in mind, but at present they want to locate and interact with student groups all over the country and have lawyers representing them if they're having any cases against them. It's not clear whether the Cockroach Janta Party will evolve into a political party. That's up in the air. And the founder of the party, Mr. Abhijit Dipke, had said that the BJP party volunteers had asked him to join the party and then threatened him if he didn't join and stuff like that. And he said he's not going to join. So I think he would like to, of course, stay out of it and stay independent and have a greater voice, so to speak, in the sayings, going ons, and sayings of government from the outside, so to speak, looking in. But it's all up in the air, so we will see what happens. Every day is a new chapter of the story of this great land called Bharat. And next on the agenda is the E20 protest, which is people who are protesting the E20 ethanol blend of petrol. And they say it's ruining their cars and this and that. And as I said before, and I will say it again, the country of Brazil has very successfully used ethanol for about 50 years now. And they've saved a lot of import, so to speak, of crude oil, etc. They don't import it because they use ethanol exclusively as a fuel, which they derive from sugarcane, etc. So that would be a way out for India to save substantial amount of foreign exchange and no Hormuz shipping going there and being attacked and whatnot. Just do it at home and have sugarcane or whatever other products that give ethanol and have a cheap fuel that would make the cars run and cars and uh, trucks, etc., and make transport a whole lot more cheaper. So that is another debate which is up in the air just now. So we'll see what happens with that. And a former AAP MLA, Mr. Tahir Hussain, has been sentenced to life in imprisonment for the 2020 riots, which resulted in the death of an Intelligence Bureau officer, Mr. Ankit Sharma. And he and four others have been in prison for life. And as far as I can understand, they have escaped the death penalty, though there are others who are clamoring that they receive the death penalty. And so that is the front page just now in the Indian news. And in the international news, which is Trump news, what do we have? Well, let me say not Trump news, European news. 60,000 migrants attempted to go to Spain by landing up on the Spanish island of Ceuta, which is near the island of Gibraltar. And the Spanish military was there and all that. And apparently, a lot of them have gone back to Morocco, thinking it's a bad idea. And the Prime Minister of Spain, Mr. Pedro Sanchez, said that it's a violation of Spanish territory, etc. At the same time, the country of Italy has refused to honor the Schengen pass for Spanish people unless they have a Spanish passport in view of this Moroccan invasion, so to speak. And they've also contacted the French authorities to have a stricter border control. And so it's the same old story from time again that people from Africa are coming towards Europe looking for work, and Europe is trying to put up all the kinds of barriers and stuff like that. But then I guess a lot of them, those that do succeed going to Europe, they prove themselves to be good workers and stuff like that, and eventually get settlement. The same is the case in the land of the free, United States, where Mr. Trump is trying to put all kinds of restrictions on foreign students who actually get a job offer, and is planning a $100,000 fee on them. Hopefully, that will be shut down in the US courts. And why would you make it difficult for a talented person to remain in the USA and contribute to your country? It seems you are having your head in the sand like the ostrich. Anyway, Mr. Trump caters to the MAGA crowd, Make America Great Again. People who are mostly illiterate and inconsiderate and racist. And that is his favorite crowd. So he feels what is happening in Spain is a big pointer towards what might happen in USA if the Democrats are elected in. And apparently, Mr. Biden, the predecessor, welcomed a lot of Mexicans in and other people, which was not the case. Anyway, it's almost like America keeps forgetting its story. And its story is one of immigration. And the first people who came on a boat called the Mayflower were the first illegal immigrants. And of course, who then ran over the country. And the rest is history. Of course, they called them pilgrims. They didn't call them illegal immigrants. That's the only small difference. But those who are thinking backwards, they forget the American story. And that is all we have for you today. We hope you're feeling good and subscribe by the billion.